Ready? Action! Cut! Too scary.
Alright, what's goody party people? My name is Kaze, and I'm here to talk about the Tekken expansion. Like 2 or 3 days ago, they dropped Heihachi with the story expansion. And in this story expansion, they dropped some lore about Reina. Some really big lore about Reina that kind of explains who the character is. So, if you guys haven't played it yet, if you guys haven't taken the time to like look through that, this is obviously a spoiler for that. Just a disclaimer. This is a spoiler for that. Okay, so let's say you're brand new to Tekken. You have no idea what's going on. You don't know who is related, who's Kazumi, who's Desi. Okay, I'm going to break down the Mishima bloodline, specifically just the Mishimas, and like the Kazamas, just a little bit, just so you can like see who's related and what's happening. Before we get into the nitty gritty, you guys will leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Please share this with your friends, whoever is lost in Tekken lore, that kind of thing. We're gonna go through births, like who's the mom, who's the dad, what's going on, who's the oldest, that kind of thing, right? So first we start with Jinpachi. Jinpachi is the oldest Mishima we know. We don't know who Jinpachi gets with, but Jinpachi gets with a lady, clearly, to make Heihachi. Heihachi gets with Kazumi, and they end up making Kazuya. Kazuya ends up getting with Jun, and they end up making Jin. Now, on a side note to all this, right? Heihachi ends up getting with somebody else. We don't know who the mom is, but they end up making, with Heihachi, ends up making Lars, right? Lars is a part of is a Mishima blood, just like Jin, just like Kazuya, just like Jinpachi, just like Heihachi. Lars is Mishima blood. Just for extra information, just a quick little tidbit for extra information, Jinpachi and Kazumi at this point are dead, unless Harada does Harada things. These two characters are straight up just dead. And on a side note to Jun, Asuka is a part related to Jun in some way or form. They don't really explain why, but Asuka is related to Jun. She's Kazama. Jin and Asuka are cousins, that kind of thing, right? Okay. These are the side notes. Now let's get to Reina, which is why you're here. Okay, now let's get into the nitty gritty and what this paragraph little excerpt teaches us, right? So it teaches us two things. One, it teaches us why in Tekken 6, when Jin tried to fight Azazel and he kills Azazel, I don't know what happened really, like it's Tekken, whatever, destroys Azazel, and the Devil Gene was still around. It pretty much detaches Azazel from the core of the Devil Gene where it came from, right? They don't explain where else it comes from, but it's not Azazel. Basically, it's saying it's not Azazel. Two, that the Hachijo clan actually is where the Devil Gene comes from. We knew that from Tekken 7, but it also explains that when Heihachi kills Kazumi, eventually he goes and he ends up doing the Itachi and straight up just like killing everybody in the Hachijo clan. He wipes out everybody in the Hachijo clan except for one little girl that he decides to keep her alive, and this is Reina. Reina is actually a part of the Hachijo clan. Reina's last name would be Reina Hachijo and not Reina Mishima, which is, spoilers if you haven't played the game, spoilers clearly, which is why Reina also has the Devil Gene, which is why I highlighted her red, because she has it. Kazumi has it as well, which is why she's red, and that ends up passing along to Kazuya, and then Kazuya ends up passing it on to Jin. This is where all these characters have it. It comes from the Hachijo, and this is how it stems. These are all the characters that we know. Let's Harada things. These are all the characters that we know have the Devil Gene. Okay, so unfortunately, because of the lack of information in the actual expansion itself, we still don't know everything about Reina that we would love to know. But we can, based off these facts, we can make hardcore assumptions about like some of the details on the character. But these are all just theories. If you guys have your own theory, please leave a comment. Please, I would love to read what you guys think about Reina and her, like her age and stuff like that. So, with that being said, one of Reina's biggest like question marks is her age, right? And if we go to the Tekken 8 wiki or whatever, we can see that they actually have Kazuya marked as 5 years old when he gets thrown off of a cliff. So in the Tekken 7 cutscene, when he throws baby Kazuya off of a cliff, he was only 5 at that time. And we could also assume is if he went to go kill the Hachijos immediately after this whole incident and stuff like that, then that makes Reina at minimum 45, because they said she's a baby girl at this point. Now we don't know how young that is. She could be 2, she could be 47, but she would have to be younger than Kazuya, and yeah, she would be around 45 or around that age. Now they also don't mention if Heihachi did this immediately. Like, let's say Heihachi took 5-10 years to hunt them down and kill them all, and then found her, right? Then that would also drop her age. But no, that's just a theory. Like, there is no hardcore fact, so it's just a theory. But with that being a possibility, I would personally give Reina between 29 to 45, like around that. I know it's a big range, but that's just what we have for now. I don't know. Like, we have to get more information, but that's what we have. Honestly, what we have, and it would be around like 29-ish. I forgot to mention, it would be around 29-ish because Kazuya was like 26 in Tekken 1, so that's about a 20-year gap. So, or 21-year gap, and if it took him that long, then he can like cut down about 20 years off of Reina if it took him that long to find them. But like I said, that's just a theory. We have no idea. Now, another question people would say would be like, hold on, Kaze, she's called Jin Senpai, right? That means she's younger than Jin, or it makes her seem like she's younger than Jin. Well, I have a theory for the Senpai thing too. So, if Jin, like in Tekken 3, Jin was trained by Heihachi in the Mishima style, and obviously Heihachi teaches Reina too. That would mean that Reina and Jin are a part of the same school, quotation school, of the Mishima class, right? Because they both use the same fighting style, and according to Tekken 3, Jin masters the Mishima style in 4 years. And we don't know how long Reina's been practicing Mishima style, but we could assume, because she's calling him Senpai, is that she is he's an elder, like, classman, an upperclassman to her, which is why she is using the term Senpai all the time, because he's just a higher class, not necessarily meaning he's older than her. Alright, so that's all I have for today, party people. I don't want to make this video too long. I think it's already like reaching 7 minutes, so I don't want to make it too long or anything. But please let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this kind of video, please leave a like. I would like to make more like lore videos if you do. It's really hard for me to talk into the microphone, so sorry if I seem kind of like backtracked explaining things. But yeah, that's gonna be it. You guys have a blessed night, and I'll catch you guys